Hi everyone, this is James. I have a new video for you. It is called Rapture Salvation Mountain, and I'm recording this October the 31st, 2023. So let me continue. Now I'm going to start with the Bible verse 2 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 1. This is the third time I am coming to you. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established. Now, I want to mention the late Chuck Missler. Now, he had a video that he uploaded several years ago named The Torah Always Points to YHWH. That is the Tetragrammaton or Tetragram of Yahweh. Now, in this video is a Bible code that has been put in the first 5 books of the Old Testament, and I believe that this information, with the power of the Holy Spirit, helped me unlock the matrices that the Lord gave me over 2 years ago. It was May 25th, 2021, and that was at the eve of a blood moon. It's actually May 25th and 26th of 2021. There was a blood moon. And in a few minutes, I'm going to share that short video. It is under 6 minutes long. And I also want to mention Lauren Daigle. She is my favorite female songwriter and recording artist, and she's got an excellent song called Salvation Mountain that I included in my slideshow presentation. Now this slideshow presentation, what it is, it shows you the progress in stages with the information from Chuck Missler's video, and through the power of the Holy Spirit, I think it's going to reveal something to us that's absolutely incredible. Now, before I share that short video with you and the slideshow presentation, I want to share with you one Bible verse. It's Proverbs chapter 25, verses 2. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. Okay, now I'm going to share that video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. I love you all.
Here's this is a contrived example to give you an idea what they are. On the screen, there's a sentence. Rips explained that each code is a case of adding every 4th letter to form a word. That's just an arbitrary sentence I put on the screen. But it turns out that if you take every 4th letter of that, that's an equidistant letter sequence of the spacing of 3 between each letter, you then discover that every 4th letter forms another message. In this case, it says, read the code. This is just a demonstration to give you a feeling for what we mean by an equidistant letter sequence. This technique was known to the ancient rabbis. This is one of many. When those rabbinical experts rose to power in the courts of Europe during the Renaissance period, they were the experts that contrived the cryptography available to the various kings. So if you study the history of secret writing or cryptography, you'll discover it really has its roots among ancient rabbis in ancient Israel, and it's traceable through the courts of Europe as they invent better and more sophisticated codes, leaning on their insights. And because the codes got so sophisticated in World War II, we developed computers to break the codes. That's what Turing John von Neumann in the United States and Alan Turing in Britain were the 2 experts that really gave us the modern computer. But its original mission was to break the Nazi codes, which it did. But it's interesting that those same computers have now allowed us to rediscover the very things that the rabbis knew thousands of years ago. And so it's a very fascinating study. But let me just give you one example to give you a flavor of this. This is Genesis chapter 1 in Hebrew. Now, I want to remind you that Hebrew goes from right to left. Also, the word Torah in Hebrew is spelled with 4 letters. A ta, which is roughly equivalent to our T, an O, a resh, a he, 4 letters. If you go to the first how in the book of Genesis, and that's the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet, it happens, and you count 49 letters, you come to a vav. You count 49 more letters, and you come to a resh, which is sort of like our R. And you count 49 more letters, you come to a he. So that is those 4 letters spelled Torah. Now, I need to remind you that all languages flow towards Jerusalem. Did you know that? All nations east of Jerusalem go from right to left. All nations west of Jerusalem go from left to right. All languages flow towards Jerusalem. I don't know what you're going to do with that piece of information, but I think it's interesting. Now, you can follow this without knowing Hebrew, probably, but you say, now why 49 was a square of 7? Okay, that's fine. That's not too surprising, but just a coincidence, of course. Or is it? Now, you could argue, well, that's just an accident of the frequency of letters and so forth. It's kind of rare, but interesting. Except what happens is when you go to the book of Exodus, you go to the first Tau, count 49 letters, you get a Vav. 49 letters, you get a Resh. 49 letters, and you get a Hey. Same thing happens. What's the probability of that? Whatever the first probability is, it's that squared. Okay? So it's very unlikely. Genesis, Exodus, you go to Leviticus, and it doesn't happen. And when it doesn't, you almost feel a sigh of relief. Huh? But when you go to Numbers, the same thing happens backwards. You take the first Hey, the first Resh, the first Vav, the first Tau, you get Torah spelled backwards. Now that's weird. If nothing else, I don't know how they found this out. They must have had time on their hands. You know, they didn't have computers. You know, this was. You go to Deuteronomy, you have essentially the same equivalent thing happens, and now you're puzzled because you've got it forward, forward, backward, backward. Can't resist going back to Leviticus and looking at Leviticus more closely. We have 49, that's 7 squared letter sequences. Torah, Torah, forward in Genesis, Exodus. Backwards in Numbers and Deuteronomy. Well, if you look at Leviticus, you discover that every 7th letter spells the unpronounceable name of God, often rendered Jehovah or Yahweh, expressed as Adonai among the Hebrews. They won't pronounce that name. They'll use the word Lord instead. Well, now we stand back from all of this. We have the name of God, and we suddenly realize that the Torah always points to the name of Jehovah. Now, what's the chance of that happening by accident? And by the way, if you've tried to contrive something like this and still maintain logic in the text, that's a challenge. This is a very non-trivial thing to design if you set out to design it that way. So many of us tend to regard these kinds of things in general as fingerprints of the Holy Spirit.
You take my rags into riches, my mess into marvelous, my broken into beautiful, like only you can. You take my fear into faith, my hopelessness to happiness, my loneliness into living. It's where you're taking me. I'm on my way to salvation mountain. Oh yeah, I'm here to be changed. I'm here to be free. I'm on my way to salvation mountain. Won't you come and meet me there once again? Now my tears are a testimony. My sadness is a song of joy. My struggle turns to victory. It's your faithfulness to me. I'm on my way, yeah, to salvation mountain. I'm here to be changed. I'm here to be free. I'm on my way, yes I am, to salvation mountain. Won't you come and meet me there once again? The past is behind me, the future is in front of me. I throw my worries away, 'cause I know you're still writing my story. No matter the distance, I know you go before me. You take me by the hand, remind me who I am. You're here to show me the way. I'm on my way, to Salvation Mountain. I'm here to be changed. I'm here to be free. I'm on my way to Salvation Mountain. Won't you come and meet me there? Won't you come and meet me there? Won't you come and meet me there once again?